Spoke to ANC Communications Subcommittee Chair Jackson Mthembu about the proposals that have come in from ANC branches on policy proposals. There's been a lot of focus on the race, who will win, but policy proposals will be heard, and this all ahead of the ANC's national conference.
One of the ideas which we have also put in our document to conference is that why should our local authorities use national media when they have local media, when they have community media? So that's one of the proposals that will be put in before conference, that our local authorities should make more use of local community media to interact with our communities. But of course, you will know, as I do, that one area that has made government not to communicate as good as it should have is the difficulties of not having good people at managerial level. So you need such people.
Now at a departmental level?
No, at the GCIS government communications level. So you need good people there. But also there must be clarity between departmental spokespersons and the role of GCIS, who takes precedence, so that you don't have unnecessary wars of turf between government, departments and GCIS. It's something that we will have to resolve quickly.
And this, of course, would mean that you need to strengthen local media houses, including the community radio stations, as well as community papers.
No, that's true. And how do you strengthen them? You can only enhance them if they have a mechanism of sustainability. So that's why then the proposition that our councillors, our mayors and our speakers at local level must prioritize this community media for use, because then there will be predictable flow of sustenance into these entities.
Is there any proposal, though, to have a state-owned media house in South Africa? Instead of having a public broadcaster, have a state-owned broadcaster?
No, there is not such a plan, because when you have the public broadcaster, indeed, you will have to strengthen the public broadcaster. So that it is able to serve various constituencies. For instance, when you migrate from analog as SABC to digital, why would we not have one channel that is dedicated to the state? Why would we have? You'll have so many channels. You have 3 channels now. I'm told that you'll have over 20 channels. Where will you get the content for so many channels? And we are saying one of the channels should be a channel dedicated to government. How government pays for that and whatnot, that's another issue. We are also saying, you know, as I do, that even for you to see what Parliament is doing, you must be on DSTV.
Yeah.
When you are me, Jackson, who's only subscribing to SABC, you are unable to see what's happening in Parliament. We are saying, therefore, there is a need, it's also in our document, there is a need for Parliament channel in the public broadcasting space. So you don't necessarily need a whole television station called government television, no. Within the public broadcasting terrain, indeed, you can have channels that are dedicated to Parliament, channels dedicated to government. How indeed they pay for those channels, that's a detail that we can look at.
For now, we have the SABC, and the SABC obviously plays a critical role in ensuring that government's message also does filter through to communities.
Yeah.
And the mandate that the SABC derives from the Constitution, as well as the laws that we have in this country.
Yeah.
And quite specifically, that we are a developmental state. Do you think that the SABC has been able to really embrace that duty that it has to be a public broadcaster that knows that it is living in an era where we have a state that is still developing?
I think the SABC can do better. It can do better, and we have always advanced a view that for the SABC to do better, you need very good managerial capacity, very good managers. You need very good executives, people who know what is broadcasting, but people who have an understanding of what is developmental politics. You need such people in the broadcasting terrain, particularly in the public broadcaster. But you also need a board that will also be supportive of this developmental broadcasting by the SABC. And this is where we have been lacking.
All right, so that was the ANC Chief Whip speaking to our own Aldrin Sampear a little bit earlier today.